Dark Sean presents John Knowles. Let's get this started with. Alright, John Knowles is the author of the famed novel A Separate Piece, and he himself has become one of the most critical and most acclaimed people in the entire world. Speaking of which, there's a lot that we still need to know about his life, so while we can, let's get to it. He was born on September 17th of 1926 inside Fairmount, Virginia, which is in West Virginia. Not just Virginia, it's West Virginia. This is just what it looks like today. As a kid, he liked writing a lot of things, and he liked writing articles. Sometimes he wrote stories, and he even proclaimed that he could write just as well as the stories that were shown in the Saturday Evening Post. I just quickly abbreviated because I ran out of time writing all this. He himself was great at things. He liked writing articles, and he had a pretty promising career as an article writer. He went to St. Peter's High School. It still exists today, from 1938 to 1940. And then he also went to this place called Phillips Exeter Academy. And with this, you can go ahead and figure things out himself. He graduated in 1949, and during the end of, he actually graduated in 1945, and during the end of World War II, he went ahead and served 8 months inside the U.S. Air Force. Ta-da! The patriotic bird of the skies, aka the bald eagle. Afterwards, not much is actually known about his life as well. After he graduated in 1949 at Yale University, he went ahead and started doing a few works. By the way, his works in Yale, he also left a legacy in Yale. He helped write the Yale Record, America's oldest college humor magazine, as well as being chief, editor of the Yale Daily News. He was assistant editor of the Yale Daily News. He also helped with the Hartford Courant, and even helped write the holiday magazines, which is kind of astounding for this man too. He eventually went ahead and found himself a job, and after a few years, he literally went ahead and started writing novels, with some help and a little bit of encouragement from his friend Thornton Wilder. No photo shown here. With that, he wrote the American classic, A Separate Piece, beautifully written, which is dedicated by the Observer. Afterwards, he wrote a little sequel to it called The Piece Breaks Out, which is just about a guy who's the teacher at the same school that was shown in A Separate Piece, called Devon Boarding School. With that, you can go ahead and figure out what happened to the rest of his life. He started writing novels for the rest of his life, and afterwards, he goes ahead and retires soon after, Soon after, he remembers everything that has happened. He talks about World War II, even though he's only served less than a year in there, and then he dies. He died on November 29th of 2001 in Fort Lauderdale, Florida. And with that, rest assured, he goes ahead and lives in the spirit of the books among us. His name is among the American classic authors, and he will be there for the rest of eternity. You should read A Separate Piece, and if you want my review on it, go watch my video on it. And just a few notes for John Knowles. I want to tell him thank you for putting a great, deep impression inside many adolescents, including me, myself, in the world. Still to this day, after 7 billion people have read this book, at least 7 million people read this book. Thank you for touching the hearts of all those people. And with that, that is the biography of John Knowles in less than 5 minutes. So I hope you guys enjoyed this episode. I hope to see you guys soon in the next one. And so until then, Sean out. Peace. Bye bye. Big Brother is watching.